SEC basketball returns in prime time on a Wednesday night, and number 6 Tennessee's in town here in Music City to battle the Vanderbilt Commodores. The history of this series, opening tap, controlled by the home team wearing the white uniforms, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Young picks up the offensive foul, starting 5 for the Vols. Ziegler, 7th consecutive start after beginning the season. In that opening rotation, Phillips stops and pops, and the freshman out of Blythewood, South Carolina, puts Tennessee on the board first.
Had a good game.
And Liam Robbins. Jordan Wright coming off the bench. We'll see how much he can go. Lawrence a step back. There it is, and that's a long 2, and we're tied.
2, you're gonna have to make some of them against Tennessee in this defense.
Coming off his first career double-double is Lawrence after being benched for the Alabama game. More on that as we go through. Ziegler, a high arcing 3, no. He'll get it back. No look dish inside, and there's the flush. Kamwa, and the Tennessee fans well represented too. Mentioned Tennessee against Auburn Saturday was 46-43. In case you missed it, Tennessee won despite scoring only 46. Robbins, and that's a 3. 7-3 ball this season for the Big. Robbins against Ole Miss, 19-12 and 7 rejections. Stuffing the stat sheet.
And if he's not blocking a shot, he's altering a shot.
Heat check. Yes! Robbins for 3. In the first 4 minutes for Vanderbilt. Vescovy, he answers, and that's a triple as well. At North Carolina, Rick Barnes was a coach at Clemson, and they squared off a couple of meetings back in 1995, I believe, and some pretty good matchups back then. Long time ago. Out of the timeout, Key comes out firing, and that's a bucket.
With Liam Robbins, made 2 threes. I still want to see that right there. Open up the floor, hard cuts in the lane early. You got to find a way to get high percentage shots at the rim.
Mignon the basket on one end.
Not necessarily, but they're digging down on the same side as Liam Robbins. Just a little dig down, not leaving the shooter wide open.
Key's wide open. 5 points quickly off the bench for number 4 in orange.
Well, Tennessee's sprint up the floor, get to that corner, flatten out the defense, stretch them out.
Vols starting 6 of 11 from the floor. The answer second, almost right out of the gates. And the lob inside, the finish is there for
defense, though, resetting the offense for Tennessee.
Jermaine Meshack on the floor for the first time. Ooh. Waka back to work. He'll get it back in a fresh 20. Tobe, the jump hook, yes! I want to get your take on that. We talked with Coach Stack about how impressive that record was that was shattered. Tyron Lawrence from downtown.
What I love about Tyron Lawrence, Coach Stack sent him a message last week. He got the message. He's been playing fantastic ever since.
Lob to Kamwa, no. Mignon lobs it on the other end, and there's Lawrence. Kamwa stuffs it home. Mark, and rebounded by Plavcic, who just checked in.
And just one thing we've seen start last night, offensive rebounds. Not allowing Liam to get any position on that block, forcing him out there, catching it out near the 3-point line.
It's got to go. Step back 3. Fell down and made it. Coaching stops at Providence, Clemson, Texas, and now year number 8 in Knoxville. This team arguably one of his best. There's a 3. That was Colin Smith. And the Doors now 6 of 10 from deep to start.
That's what they were going to have to do, make some threes. They make about 8 per game. And you know, the emotions are how important and emotional this game is. In-state rivalry, you're always going to get no doubt. It's the best at everything. QMB.
Laura Brown, no. The putback, yes.
Hail Mary 3. Is that how you refer to a 3? A Hail Mary?
How about Noah Clowney in terms of glue guy? Can I sell you on that?
Basketball superhero, glue man.
Jonas Adu, coming impressive. You may hear more about him coming up in Wednesday Night Heaters later.
Woo! Tease, tease. So Vandy's offense.
Lawrence high off the glass.
Good shot.
Waka double teams. Somehow kept possession. Key left open for a minute, and he makes him pay. Adu claims the board. Here comes Key. Ahead to Phillips. And he was clipped by Lawrence. Free throws coming. Forget our Thursday night women's basketball.
This, where the benches are, it's a very different feel. Even shooting free throws, if something's there, take advantage of it.
Phillips against Jordan Wright. Key. Launching just inside the three-point arc.
Off, and they've been able to find a way to get off and make 6 threes.
Shot clock is off. Vanderbilt with a chance to tie or grab the lead right before halftime. Commodores had the lead in the first matchup after 20 minutes. Lob to Lawrence, swatted down. And the first half ends on a desperation heave that nearly went in the last. Ezra Mignon.
Vanderbilt has done a good job of taking their time on each possession, challenging the Tennessee defense to play the entire shot clock right there at the end of it. And I mean, you got to put in on that, but yeah, that right chicken wing there by Liam Robbins was the reason for that call.
Through Jerry Stackhouse, how long do you leave Robbins on the floor? Kamwa makes him pay.
To the game!
Okay.
Unless it gets tired.
Mignon, a strong drive and a chance for 3. The lead back. And he does.
He didn't come through that, but he came to put up some numbers.
How about the spin and the finish? By 3. Here's Phillips, reverse. Nice. 11 in orange for Tennessee. James against Studi. And the easy flush, Tobe Awaka. Awaka against Robbins, trying to get him another foul. A little back to the basket game. And the jump hook not this time. Key fell down, no whistle. The putback is there for Phillips.
Although they were trying to take it to the end of the shot clock in the first half, they've realized we can get out in transition. Mignon a lot faster than some of the Tennessee guards right now on the floor.
Keon Thomas draws the double team. They too will feed the posts. Jump hook is there.
Didn't hesitate, goes that right-handed hook every time.
8-0 run for Tennessee. Lead at 5. Here's Jordan Wright. The pump fake and a finish and a big bucket for number 4.
Touch. Nice little stop and pop in the mid-range. Roy, it didn't go anywhere. Woo.
Key's going somewhere. For one scored 34 in a singular contest. Jordan Wright. And a little deep sauce.
To get rolling. He did it the previous possession, said, let's go back to him. We're going to need Jordan Wright scoring some points in the second half.
Elbow J there for James.
They're so...
Commodores with 10 to shoot. Thomas open for a minute. That's a 3. Saved by Lawrence. Jordan Wright with the bounce. Vanderbilt back in front. Mignon 1 of 18 from deep. Lawrence spins it in on the reverse. Tennessee's 8-0 run responded to by Vanderbilt with a 7-0 burst. Key off the screen. Floater is there. Commodores lead it by 2.
There's pressure here by Vandy. I like it.
Zakai Ziegler back on the floor with 3 fouls. Key's been the leading scorer. They're switching up to a zone.
A little zone here. Just throw that rhythm off of Tennessee. Force that 3.
Ziegler from downtown. Vols grab the advantage. On a Salina, Tennessee. A spin by Ziegler. Phillips with the bounce. And Ziegler pops it right back to Robbins. He wanted a foul, no whistle. Against Adu. Shoulder down. Goaltending, count the bucket.
Continues to get tighter at the end. You know it's going to come down to free throws, layups,
and three-point shooting.
Transition now trying to slow that game down.
Ball struggling on offense the last 5 minutes. Vescovy will try to change it, and he does.
Great
tied at 58.
Where he needs to be for the catch and shoot 3.
Right open. Right finishes at the rack. Give him 12. Ahead to Key. And the putback. Vescovy came in flying.
Is having to defend every play down the floor.
Colin Smith was fouled. 3 free throws coming for number 1 in white. Oh, Waka gets whistled.
Remember I said free throws? The last couple possessions to defend the paint.
Instructing this freshman from New York. The lead is 3. Ziegler blocked. Kamwa gets it back. Vescovy for the tie. Yes! Under a minute to play, Memorial Gymnasium. Vols have won 11 straight in this series. Mid-range is there for Olivier Kamwa. Tennessee back in front.
High IQ, under control point guard in late game situations.
You have to think Jordan Wright gets a touch here on this possession, right?
Well, you got Liam Robbins and Jordan Wright, and you got a hard driving Tyron Lawrence that's had a heck of a game.
Big man gets his touch. Liam Robbins. The turnaround. No. Magnon can save it. Lawrence lost it. Ziegler has it. Vanderbilt has to foul, and it does.
Ziegler.
Lawrence has to foul in a hurry, and he does.
Get a little nerve-wracking trying to throw it in.
Yeah.
Let's see if they do it.
Phillips was open for a moment. Ziegler has it. Quickly fouled.
So now we get a little bit closer. Right there, he's got
Phillips
it. That's it.
open, wide open. And a smart play. No foul. Time continues to tick. Stays with
Kai Ziegler and Vescovy.
Vescovy was bumped. Gotta go. And a 5-second call. Was it? Or did Doug Shouse give Tennessee? Vescovy trying his best. Gets the bounce pass. Fouled from behind. And Santiago Vescovy 79% at the line. Vols. First ones of the night for Santiago Vescovy. No! Lawrence has it. Time winding down. And a timeout called by Jerry Stackhouse.
Challenge that three-point shot.
4.8 to go. Robbins has it. Here comes Magnon with a path. Outside to Lawrence for the win. Yes! He got it! He got it! Vanderbilt wins it!
That was some great action here. You had 3 guys touch it. Liam Robbins, Magnon had the opportunity of which side to come off on that ball screen. Just enough time to get in the paint. Look at that pass as he's off balance to get it to Tyron. And the thing about Tyron Lawrence, in the first half we saw him catch and shoot, no hesitation. Wow, that just perfectly executed the spacing by Vanderbilt.